Now, there are thousands and thousands of dogs who could have got this award, but there is one that stood out amongst the others, and that is of the name Brin.
Meet Brin. Today he lives in East Sussex, and he looks like any other dog you might see out and about. But all is not as it seems, because Brin isn't from sleepy Sussex. In fact, he's from the war-torn streets of Helmand province in Afghanistan, 3,000 miles away. In 2010, Brin was found abandoned outside a British Army base in Helmand. Adopted by British soldiers, Brin was soon accompanying our boys out on patrol.
He obviously latched himself onto the chaps and decided to go and start running in front of them and to try and show them the way around the place. The stories tell of Brin identifying piles of stones and things that shouldn't be there, which have turned out to be IEDs. Brin's ability to go and identify these things is definitely something that would have saved lives.
The Army trains around 300 specialist sniffer dogs every year. Yet Brin, without any of this formal training, seemed to pick up the knack of this very dangerous duty. It was as if he wanted to pay back the troops by doing his bit out on patrol.
On one particular patrol that went quite deep into the territory, the patrol had come under fire from multiple directions and had to get helicopter lifted out. They naturally assumed, as Brin had before, that Brin would just reappear back at the patrol base and that things would return back to normal. And obviously at that point they realised that Brin hadn't reappeared.
Soon, the real reason for Brin's disappearance became clear. The Taliban were holding him captive. But Brin was a dog with 9 lives, and shortly afterwards he was rescued by Afghan special forces.
He was brought in by Afghan forces who had recovered him from the Taliban. It was pretty clear that his patrolling days were over.
Despite being reunited with the troops, Brin's battle wasn't over yet. Captain Townend's tour was nearly up, and the British Army has a strict ban on transporting Afghan dogs from Helmand to the UK. Determined not to leave Brin in the war zone, Captain Townend turned to the international charity Nowzad in the hope that someone in the UK would donate the money needed to get Brin back to Britain.
I was just totally struck by the relationship between this man and this dog, so far away from home.
Sally raised £4,000 and brought Brin back to his new life in Sussex, and today, Captain Mark Townend is having a very special reunion.
Brin, hey buddy, hello. Hello, Chunky.
I think it was a very close call at times to get him out of Afghanistan, and it's only through the passion and the love and the loyalty of the people that he met on his journey that enabled him to survive.
To have him back here now is frankly a miracle. And from a soldier's point of view, it's a mission complete.
Will you please welcome Mark Townend, owners Sally Baldwin, and this year's Canine Commando, the magnificent Brin!
Mark, how good is a dog like Brin for morale over there?
It's fantastic. There's no creature that's more appreciative of your efforts than a dog that's, you welcomed into your house and looked after.
You must have really bonded together.
It's surreal to see him back here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't quite got over it yet. Still getting over it.
Don't start, because you'll have me up.
No,
Please don't. Don't. Step up a little, Mark. You know how it goes out. You go out, go. And you are a remarkably generous lady, because you sold your car, didn't you?
I did, yes. My
Sold the
old
car.
Morris Minor.
Yeah. Doesn't matter whether you sold it or not, you sold the car. And I bet it was the best thing you ever did, was it?
It was the best thing, and we all love him so much.
Kelly, I mean, you being an army gal, how does Brin compare to other dogs in the army?
Well, you know, there are thousands
Yeah.
of dogs, obviously, doing fantastic jobs, and people underestimate, I think, the camaraderie within the forces, but they never really think about, you know, dogs like Brin and what
Yeah.
they do and the difference they make. And he had to learn English, remember? So that's a pretty damn good dog.
Imagine what he's thinking now with me. But he's a remarkable dog,
But I
isn't he?
think also the
Brin.
fact that he was a stray and he is a voice for the thousands of strays that
Yeah.
never get the chance.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll be their voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please thank Dame Kelly Holmes, Mark Townend here, Sally Baldwin, and of course our canine commando, the incredible Brin. Let's hear it. Mark, see ya. Cheers, thanks very much. Thank you.